Welcome back to Crypto Meets AI. Jerry here with an update for you. Do me a favor, friends. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. It really does help with the algorithm. Now let's get into this. We're sitting at $3.20. We're trading within a range of 316 to 333. We're pretty much flat on the day as of right now. We did spike up to that 332 range, 333 range late last night, but then the bots come out and crashing back down. The Trinity of control, the Trump-Musk-XRP Nexus, a silent alliance between politics, tech, and blockchain, is turning the human genome into their next invention. And here's how. This is an analysis of a multi-pronged strategy unfolding in plain sight. We need to talk about how Donald Trump's political agenda, Elon Musk's technological ambitions, and XRPL's unique architecture are converging on the most valuable asset class in history, the human genome. Let's start with Trump. Remember his Precision Medicine Initiative, or Operation Warp Speed. These were not just health policies. They were tests of the government corporate apparatus to fast-track and normalize massive biodata collection and intervention, setting a precedent for a national-level strategic interest in genomics. Now consider Musk, his life work from Neuralink to OpenAI. It's about one thing, interfacing humanity with technology. But to create a true biodigital symbiosis, you need the source code, the ultimate data set. Musk doesn't just want to build AI. He needs to understand the biological OS it will merge with. That OS is DNA. These are not parallel paths. They are pincer movement. One side normalizes the top-down, national-level strategic importance of genetic data. The other builds the consumer-facing tech to interface with it. They are creating both the supply and the demand. The only missing piece was the infrastructure. How do you build a global, secure, and instant liquidity market for an asset as complex as sensitive genomic data? You can't use a legacy banking system. You need a neutral, incredibly fast ledger built for institutional-grade tokenization. You need a digital foundation that is both transparent and discrete. This is where the XRP ledger comes in. It's often misunderstood. Its true power isn't just payments. It's the built-in decentralized exchange, the DEX, and its issued currencies feature. This allows for the creation and trading of unique tokens, like, for instance, a token representing ownership or access rights to a specific genetic profile. If you look closely, you can see the first movers already building on this infrastructure. Projects are emerging to create the very tokenized protocols we're discussing. One such entity, operating under the handle of DNA on-chain, appears to be laying the exact groundwork. It's the tangible proof of concept. But the real end game is far bigger than just storing data. It's about financialization. Imagine genetic derivatives, bio-asset-backed securities, or future contracts on disease cures. This creates a new multi-trillion-dollar asset class traded instantly on the XRPL's native DEX, benefiting the financial elite. The web presence is a masterclass in misdirection, but the digital breadcrumbs are there. While public sites act as a front, the real entry point for insiders is hidden in plain sight at the presale.dnaprotocol.org. This isn't for retail. This is a private portal for the project's institutional partners. The deafening silence from all major players is your loudest clue. In a world of constant PR and the absence of denial is a form of confirmation. When a plan of this magnitude is in motion, the first rule is absolute discretion among the architects. By the time the mainstream media is given permission to report on this, it will be framed as a revolutionary step in personalized medicine. The real story, the calculated convergence of political power, tech monopoly, and financial infrastructure to control the code of life, will be buried. You are seeing it now before the narrative is set. This is not a call for panic, but a call for awareness. Investigate these connections yourself. Look at XRPL's capabilities beyond price. Ask who truly benefits from tokenizing life itself. Comment down below and share this video so others can see the blueprint before the walls go up. And just in, the SEC just waived Ripple's Reg D ban. Listen, XRP holders, this is massive. Ripple can now raise unlimited private capital from accredited investors without the red tape. More funding, faster growth, stronger XRP adoption. Bullish doesn't even cover it. And breaking, Trump's World Liberty will be buying $1.5 billion worth of altcoins to establish a new treasury with NASDAQ-listed Alt5. Alt Season 2.0 has just been confirmed. And the 1,700 secret contracts. Ripple has signed NDAs and formal agreements with the world's top banks, financial giants, and corporate powerhouses. These aren't partnership announcements for the press. You weren't meant to see this. The public list, a few dozen banks here, a remittance company there. The real list, G10 central banks, IMF-aligned sovereign funds, SWIFT steering committee members, energy trading giants, and mega retailers with $100+ billion in annual flows. Over 1,700 contracts may be under non-disclosure for 3 to 7 years. Why? because these corridors are being tested live before the reset is announced. What's inside these contracts? From leaked clauses I've seen, liquidity corridor provisioning, XRP as a settlement asset for cross-border wholesale, on-demand liquidity integration, connecting legacy Swift rails to ISO 222 native ledgers, multi-CBDC bridge, Ripple acting as a neutral swap layer between state-issued coins. This is not pilot work, it's full migration. Why hide it? Because the markets aren't ready, not price-wise, but control-wise. If you knew that the HSBC, JP Morgan, Bank of America, and half of the MENA region central banks were already running XRP corridors, you wouldn't be waiting to buy the dip. You'd be front-running the future. And that's what they can't allow the peasants to do. How do 1,700 plus NDAs connect? They form regional liquidity grids, MENA Asia, oil for digital settlement corridors, UAE, India, and Singapore. Africa and EU, bypassing CFA franc with XRP for trade finance. Americas, Fed-adjacent payment networks linking Latin AM CBDCs to USD rails. These grids aren't theory, they've been quietly tested since 2019 through RippleNet cloud nodes hidden inside existing banking software. The number 1,700 isn't random, it's critical mass. Once enough corridors are active, the manual switch is no longer required. Liquidity flows autonomously, like the blood through capillaries because the contract guarantee usage. When the reset hits, XRP won't move because of hype. It will reprice instantly because the flows will demand it. Ripple didn't sign 1,700 NDAs to make headlines. They signed them to build the new financial Iron Curtain, an unbreakable grid of settlement channels that no government, cartel, or competitor can stop once it's live. And that sounds pretty damn good to me. Government's just like the cartel, in my opinion. And breaking, XRP Ledger has recorded a 32% growth in the past 30 days, outpacing major blockchains. It now holds over 243 million in tokenized assets. The institutions are here, people. A NASDAQ-listed company is buying Ripple shares and effectively scooping up XRP at 47 cents. Vivo Power is securing 211 million XRP exposure or 696 million at an 86% discount to market price. They're not guessing, they know what's coming. Do you? Vivo Power to procure underlying 211 million XRP position worth 696 million through a budgeted initial $100 million acquisition of Ripple shares. And this is going to be absolutely huge for HBAR. 7.4 trillion just sitting in money market funds. And coincidentally, Archex just tokenized MMFs, BlackRock, State Street, and Fidelity on Hedera. It's only a matter of time for the price to reflect the utility usage. Well, that's what I have for you folks. Until next time, stay savvy, stay stacking, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. And if you want more crypto deep dives, check out our videos right here on Crypto Meets AI. Thank you for watching. Remember to always do your own research. This is not financial advice.